What's going on, guys? We are back once again. We are going to be talking about Digimon Adventure 2020, and of course, we're going to be talking about the brand new episode, of course. Now, if you guys have not been able to watch it, I do highly recommend you guys click off the video if you do not want to be spoiled. That way, you are aware. Now, we're going to be talking about, of course, episode 44. Now, it goes right after the events, of course, of the previous episode. Now, we do have where the gang is traveling. They come across a big forest, and they come to realize very soon that the forest is alive, and we see where is the ultimate Digimon by the name of Powdermon, and he is a very old moving Digimon, like we did see with the cloud floating, or not the cloud, but the island floating in the sky Digimon, and he has been traveling to try to search for an enemy that has been harming him as well as the forest in the area for a long time. And we see where the group is seeing other Digimon that are attacking this one on top of him, and they start attacking, of course, to defend it. Then they soon realize that this is a minor Digimon that has been going after this Digimon, so that way they could, I guess, weaken him before the ultimate battle begins. And when we see this, we do realize where this Digimon kind of takes Akari, and Akari, of course, takes to this one, to this Digimon as well. For some weird reason, I guess she feels like the need to help. Obviously, this was more of a Kari episode in this one. What we did see is that she keeps asking for help, and then we see other Digimon that explain to the group that they did live in the forest near, and that their homes were destroyed, and they had to go live on to Pedramon. And he had no problem with that, as long as, I guess, they did their own thing and they didn't bother him, which they kept doing. Things got worse, of course, after he's been battling this Digimon for so long. When we finally see that he agrees for the group to stay with him for just however long, Kari, again, she keeps just building this relationship with Pedramon throughout the entirety of the episode. And at the very middle of the climax of the episode, we see where Pedramon finally comes across this enemy that he's been battling for a while now. And he just starts fighting. Everyone tries to help, of course, with the minor Digimon, and what happens is they can only do so much because they get pushed back, and then the Digimon that he was fighting creates like a barrier dome where it's just going to be them two. He doesn't want no one to interfere, and we see where Powdermon, even the only ones he really has left in the dome is Kari and Gatomon, with of course the one they've been riding on for the past several episodes. And he gets them to safety, he starts fighting, and then we just see this massive with Entmon as well as Pedramon. And what's really interesting is we do see that, of course, throughout the entirety of the episode, Kari's trying to cry out for him, and then as soon as it looks like he's about ready to die, Gatomon transforms into Angel Woman to basically help him throughout this battle, and she gives him enough strength to where he has basically enough to destroy himself as well as Entmon and become one, to where they become one with the forest, so that way they can recreate the forest, which was pretty cool. And we get to see where they're not understanding what happened, but then they do realize, okay, this is what he possibly would have wanted, this is what Pedramon wanted, so that way he could just be reunited with the forest in his own way, as well as be a part of it and still look after those that become in those forests, and it'll become everyone's forest. So overall, it was a very dramatic, touching episode. Overall, I did enjoy it. It was better than last week's episode, I will say that once again. Now, was this the best episode? No, it was not. I felt like it was kind of pushed on to Kari for some reason. Like, they kept wanting Kari to have her own episode, which is perfectly fine. It just kind of felt like it was more forced onto, like it had to be Kari's episode, is the way I was feeling it. But overall, the animation is absolutely flawless. Every time I see this, it just gets more and more interesting with the animation. Really don't have a lot of complaints in this episode. It was very, like I said, dramatic filled. It was very touching. It was very meaningful, if whatever way you want classify it. It was still a great episode regardless. But overall, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Did you guys enjoy the episode, or was it not the episode for you? Was it like for me last week? Either way, let me know what your thoughts are about this down in the comments down below. If you guys enjoying your day, if you guys enjoying your weekend, and let me know what you guys think as always down in the comments. And again, this was going to be a short review, so we could just sum it up. But let me know what you guys think about it once again, regardless in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one.